One time a girl picked up a seashell and they didn't know a crab was sleeping in there. She dropped the shell in the sand because she felt something wiggling inside it. The crab woke up and jumped out of the shell and started chasing them.
When she got home from school, she felt like she was a loser. But her brother Landon thought she was a champion. That made Hope feel good about herself and thought maybe she was a champion. That night, she just sat in her bed and thought about her being a rock star and wished to be a rock star one day. The next day, she woke up and felt like she was a hero. And she felt good about herself. So when she went to school, everyone there just walked away, but she didn't let that stop her. She still did not have the best day, but after school she sang her heart out again on the streets. They still all went away, but one person cheered, and it was her brother. He really made her happy. So she ran over and gave him a big hug.
A Year Without Rain by Alexander Keaney. In Africa there lived a family. They were the Robinsons. It was nighttime, Grandpa's time to tell a story. They all cuddled in close together. Then Grandpa began to tell a story. It all began when I was a little boy. I was walking through the grass when standing there was a little old woman. She said that something awful was going to happen. So I quickly rushed home to my father, only my father was nowhere to be seen. What happened to him, Grandpa? Everyone asked. Well, you wait and see, Grandpa responded. Luckily, I knew how to look after myself. A few weeks later, everything seemed to be going well, but we didn't get a single drop of rain. Our crops weren't growing. This was starting to become a problem. And fast.
The Beauty of the North Island by Hannah Martin. Running through the warm grainy sand on the North Island, butterflies flying past me out into the sparkling sea. It's so hot I need a fan, and I think I'm getting a tan. It's time to swim, let's get in. I'm all wet, I'm not getting out yet. Splash, splash, laugh, laugh. Deeper and deeper I go, out into the ocean's glow. Swimming past fish, oh how I wish I could be like them. Wow, look at that sparkling gem. Wiggle, wiggle, giggle, giggle.
He looked up, and there, standing at the top of the steps, was a girl with the face of a clock. Right then, Max knew it was the ghost of Amanda Sherlock, the daughter of Jeremy Sherlock, the man who built the mansion. In 1969, Amanda Sherlock was sitting at her desk in the attic, with her father sitting right beside her, when she looked at her favorite clock, sitting on the corner of her desk, and vanished into thin air. At least that's what her father says. It is said that every day she appears in the attic, then makes her way through the whole house, making dishes shatter, books fall off the wall, whatever she feels like doing to haunt the house. Max just barely managed to ask, "What do you want?" "Help me," the ghost said. Its voice was faint, like it just got sucked into a wormhole. Max backed up and fell down the stairs, crashing into his father.
My eyes widened in fear, and my heart rate quickened as I was dragged by my arms down the hall. I squirmed and screamed and thrashed, but the guard didn't seem to notice. Let me go! Let me go! I never did anything wrong!" I screeched at him. He just continued to ignore me as he tightened his grip on my thin wrists. I felt anger bubble up inside me as the second guard pulled open a heavy metal door and the first guard threw me inside. Soon the anger I had felt was replaced with pain as I landed on solid wood and tumbled down what I quickly realized were stairs. I felt a crack as a stabbing pain filled my nose and jaw. Finally, after what seemed far longer than it really was, I fell to a stop. I shakily picked myself up, but fell down as a searing pain made its way to my left leg. As I sat on the cold stone floor, I noticed my gray shirt was covered in red splotches. My hand moved to my nose, which was the source. After assessing that my nose, jaw, and leg were broken, I looked around. I saw a large TV, a treadmill, a full bookshelf, paper, and lots of art supplies, a bed, a bathroom, a bucket of toys, and cameras lining the walls. There was only one window, at least 20 feet up. The pain of my broken bones was increasing by the second. I took in my surroundings and in my last moments of consciousness, thought about how much I used to want that art supplies, those books, those toys, and that TV, but how much I wish it were all gone now. Gone. Gone.